Oh, we're live. Look at this in Arkansas. We just had a cop do a U-turn in the emergency vehicles only line. We'll just take the let's just take the countdown off. What's the point? What's the point? Let's take it off. Goodbye to the clock. This is in western Arkansas in Fort Smith. He's going pretty fast there, right? 40, 45 miles an hour. We're back for an evening stream of what's going to be, again, a major ice storm. The sleet and ice has started in North Carolina, the storm rapidly moving to the east. We're going to get the TikTok going here in just a second as we let some folks roll on in. Get the telestrator going here. We've got everything going here. This is 540 and 40 near Van Buren, Arkansas there, north side of Fort Smith. We're going to use some more cameras. We've got Texas ready to go. Look at Dallas. Oh, this looks like fun. Wish you could take these full screen. You can't. Oh, well. It tells the story. Sleet. It looks like an icy mess there on I-20, right at the Dallas-Tarrant County line in DFW. But you can see all these cameras on the left side of the screen. Look at that one. Another I-20. It's getting worse in Dallas. Look at that. You get a mess of everything. Got the whole color table here. Hello, Madison. Thank you. We're here. Welcome back. Is right. You got snow, you've got freezing rain, you've got sleet, you've got the whole Neapolitan combination of every single winter precipitation type, if you will. Let's take the frame off. Do we leave the lightning bolt? That's the question. Does the lightning bolt stay? It'll stay for now. If you don't like it, if you do like it, can drop your thoughts and comments in the chat. We'll start the TikTok here in the next 10 minutes or so, but you just got a whole potpourri of colors in the Oklahoma area, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Let's see a camera in northwestern Mississippi up towards Memphis, because this is some serious ice. We probably can't even see it that well, honestly, because it's ice. I don't want to drive on that. I would not, at least. Missouri DOT, rest area. The trucker's getting a very good night's sleep. Here comes a truck or some sort of automobile coming southbound right at the camera very slowly. Is that a plow? I think it's a utility truck rolling on by. Utility truck rolling on by in northwestern Mississippi. This is right outside of Memphis. How about a couple Tupelo cameras here? Now this we know is ice. You can just look at the shine on that road. That is ice, and that is why nobody is driving on Highway 145 there near Tupelo. It's actually right on the borderline of rain and ice there in northeastern Mississippi. And some of it's moving into North Carolina. North Carolina, not the friendliest with traffic cameras, but we might be able to see a little bit of it. There's I-40 at 15501 in Durham. I hear some sleet falling on the window out there. Here we go. Let's look at the latest run of our Flashcast Future Radar, 18-hour Future Radar. Watch as this batch of, I don't know, I guess a red, we'll call this red, as we change the color to yellow. Watch this batch push eastward towards the triangle, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, over the next couple of hours, engulfing central and even portions of eastern North Carolina. Look at how far east the freezing rain gets overnight. This is 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5, 6, 7 a.m. There's the sleet line pushing further north into Virginia. You want sleet. Sleet is not ice. Freezing rain is ice, and that's what's going to be falling across all of central North Carolina Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. There's going to be a bit of a break Sunday afternoon along and east of US 1, and then a secondary batch of freezing rain is going to push in from west to east. Jason is in southwestern Virginia. Moderate sleet is the report in southwestern Virginia. Virginia, the only state I don't have up here with live cameras. Of course, as the show is just beginning. As we're reporting sleet in southwestern Virginia, you can see that snow mix line moving northeast with time tonight, 10 to 15. That's the wrong button. Hello. That's the right button. That's the right telestrator button. As just we want a nice little close-up shot to start the evening happy hour stream, if you will. How about some more cameras? How about back in Arkansas? The Arkansas cameras have been really good. Well, one camera's out. You wonder if that's a power outage. We have Arkansas power outages. Only 3,000 of them. Not many so far. Maybe affecting that camera. I don't want to drive on that. Jess is here from Flash Weather AI. Hello, Jess. Thanks for stopping by the stream in beautiful desert Southwest U.S. The truckers are out. They are dedicated, no doubt about that. As we're looking eastbound on I-40 in central Arkansas, as these roads are completely covered. There's a few trucks. It's called dedication right there. I'm going to retweet this on my Twitter account. Try to get some more folks in here as we'll go for several hours. Looking at Twitter, we're going to have some good Twitter videos. Here's what the National Weather Service in Raleigh is saying. Precip becoming steadier along and north of I-85 towards Durham. Snow and sleet being reported. Some freezing rain. Look at that already. Freezing rain down towards Charlotte, Salisbury, Kernersville, North Carolina. That is not good. This is an earlier start to the frozen precipitation than what we thought in central North Carolina and western North Carolina. So that's something to keep an eye on as it's well ongoing across Dallas. Every single camera is snow covered in Dallas. Folks hunkering down. Madison says it's coffee time. Coffee sounds pretty good right now, I will say. Let's get the TikTok up and running as we move me down. We'll put me like right, how about right there? That's pretty good. Is that too far on the bottom right? We'll go with that for now. How about Tennessee? How's Memphis looking right now, I wonder? Right on the Mississippi River. This is the bridge you don't want to go over because you've got the cold air underneath the bridge. This bridge is completely frozen. One wrong turn with the steering wheel, one wrong rotation. You don't know what's going to happen. We could stay on this camera. You never know. Some of these cameras, we could watch an accident happen live on. There's an ice-covered camera at I-40 in downtown Memphis. There's the bridge over the Mississippi. Not very busy tonight. You can see the salt doing the work. That's why the snow has a bit of a brown tint to it there in downtown Mississippi as you head into Arkansas. Can we call it Arkansas? We can call it Arkansas. Are they going to let us look at? Oh, I guess these are still. We're in Arkansas, but we're looking at Tennessee cameras. Nice little friendly deal there between the Arkansans and the Tennesseans. Salt trying to do the job, but you can still frozen. Salt, sleet, snow, the three S's is all we can see there. We will turn on to TikTok. I think we're in, I guess, a good enough spot to get it going. Which we title this? We'll call it that. All right, the TikTok is rocking and rolling. I'm just looking at some new. If we have any new info from the good old X, the Everything app. let the folks roll into Twitter. Let's go, or not Twitter, TikTok. TikTok, Twitter, MySpace. We should stream on MySpace. Is that still a thing? I don't know. That guy is booking it. Ethan saying we are getting heavy snow in Harrisonburg. Heavy snow for Ethan in Harrisonburg. Where is Harrisonburg? Ice Baby is a good title contender. There's no singing on this stream. This is the late night stream. It's not even that late. However, does not mean we're going to be doing any singing. Maybe. If I drink enough water. Is it water in here? We'll never know. It's water, don't worry. Northwest of Charlottesville, Virginia. Heavy snow. Wow. I think I should bring up Virginia traffic cameras. Let's bring up the good old 511 Virginia. Now I just got to find... All bets are off after 9 p.m. You got that right. Harrisonburg, and that is near Charlottesville, Virginia. I need to find Harrisonburg. While I do that, I wish you could take these Texas cameras full, because those are the best ones in Dallas right now. Whoa. What is that? I mean, it's not the sun. What is that? Do I want to know what that is? Harrisonburg. Oh, that's like, okay, sure. It's off of 81. Where's 81? Oh, here we go. Where's it starting? It's up here, Harrisonburg. Let's see what Mr. Ethan is seeing in Harrisonburg. Yeah, there you go. That'll play. That'll play just fine. They're booking it. I wish we could, like, figure out how fast some of these people are going on these roads. Ice Baby Ice says fake news. There's nothing fake about this. This is the news. Not only is it the news, it's live. It's a camera. Is my mic loud enough on the TikTok? I'll turn it up a little bit. How about now? Might be a little louder. Corruption. Ice Baby Ice is having himself an evening on the TikTok. See, maybe he's drinking something other than water. I got to stay hydrated. If I don't stay hydrated, we can't go until midnight. It's 9:13 on the East Coast. We got to go till at least midnight. Brand new run of the good old high resolution model coming in right now. And, you know, I'm really concerned about the icing situation that's going to happen in North Carolina, especially, you know, east of the mountains, down into South Carolina, really over to Columbia, to I-95. This is going to be a pretty concerning situation for ice. I will pull up the, let me zoom in here a little bit. North South Carolina, how about surface winter? Let's go back to the previous run. I mean, this is a little overdone. Maybe not a little. This could be considerably overdone. Even if you get half of this, half of 1 inch in Greensboro, that's 0.6 of an inch almost. I mean, that's ridiculous. The good thing, we don't have a ton of wind. Strongest wind gusts, 20 to 25. I mean, that's not nothing, but it's not major. However, if we do see power outages, and the ice is not going to melt after it's done Monday night, the wind is going to come up on Monday. Look at these wind gusts Monday afternoon. 40 to 50, 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. So even if the power for some folks is not out yet by that point, if we still have ice on power lines, pine trees, and the wind picks up after the storm is done Monday afternoon, that's when we could see power outages. Jacksonville, Nolan. Todd, thanks for sharing the live. We've already got almost 250 people in the TikTok. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by the TikTok this evening. As we'll keep a close eye on power outages. How about Louisiana? Can you see this on the TikTok? Yeah, you can. Actually, it's pretty good framing on TikTok. Well, share the live, like the live, give us a follow if you're liking what you're seeing, at least liking the coverage. I don't like. If this storm just had like all snow, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. I mean, that'd be the best case scenario. But instead, in this one county in Louisiana, thanks to ice, half the county is without power. Another county with 42% without power. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Devin, I appreciate the follow on TikTok. Sorry, Nolan, a lot going on. Jacksonville, North Carolina, not far from me. Let's see. Jacksonville is like what? Down here, right? Down here, southeast of Raleigh. What kind? So you're going to get some ice tomorrow morning. I mean, there's no doubt about that. The question is, do you get it again tomorrow afternoon? This would be good news. So this is tomorrow at about 7, 8 p.m. As the secondary batch comes through and murders Raleigh and Greensboro, you might get just rain out of this, especially the further southeast that you go. So if that happens, any ice that will have fallen would melt by that point. So New York City. Olivia is asking about New York City. We're going to get New York City a foot, 10 to 12 inches. We'll call it 10 inches in New York City. Zoom in here a little bit. There we go. You really can see the track of the winter storm, and especially where the ice is. Any bad weather coming to Las Vegas, Nevada? No. See, if I could be anywhere right now, that's where I would be Las Vegas. There's the track of the ice. You can literally see it with these power outages. I really should be using pink, not yellow for this. And if you extrapolate that, you can guess where the power outages are going next. Right up in here, towards Atlanta, towards Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, towards Charlotte, Greensboro, Raleigh. Mason is spamming in the chat that he wants to know about New Jersey. New Jersey's a big state, Mason. We got to know where exactly in New Jersey you're at. Ohio, big state. Toledo's going to get 7 inches. Columbus is going to get a foot. Cleveland's going to get about 10 inches. Cincinnati, about 10 inches. Philadelphia, about a foot. Pittsburgh, about a foot. South Jersey's not going to get as much. Let's talk Northeast here for a second. So the snow starts in Baltimore, Washington, D.C. by about midnight tonight, maybe a little bit later. Starts in Philly by 5 a.m. tomorrow. New York City by sunrise. Boston by about 1 p.m. And it's going to snow all day Sunday. We are probably going to see a changeover to sleet there in Manhattan, downtown New York City, of course. Long Island, it's going to change over to sleet, which could drop the totals down a little bit. No work Monday in Raleigh. No, we're not going to work on Monday. The power is probably going to be out on Monday in Raleigh, unfortunately. And Rye really wants to know. He's asked it 3 times if he's going to go to work on Monday, and the answer is no. So, anyways, how about a 1.5 feet in Boston, 10 inches in New York City? Upstate New York sees probably another foot. Western New York, 6 to 9 inches. I can tell you don't want to go to work on Monday because You asked about 3 times if you're gonna go to work on Monday. And the answer, fortunately, I guess, or unfortunately, because there's going to be a lot of power outages in Raleigh. There's going to be a lot of power outages. Like, it's really concerning. Let's go to, what camera do we want to look at now? How about like a Nashville camera? We haven't looked at Nashville yet. Like west side of Nashville? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's your ice. There's your snow. Folks, really liking the TikTok live. Thanks for spamming the screen, sharing it, following. Got a few new follows. Thank you. We'll, of course, shout out every new follow because you guys are here for the coverage and we're here to serve you. Matthew with the follow. There's a call. I mean, you've got ice. You've got snow on top of ice. Trent, Wendy, Aiden, thank you very much. Zanesville, a foot. A foot of snow in Muskingum County in Ohio. Amy, thank you. Jen. Oh, it hasn't done anything. Oh, it will. In North Carolina. You wait about a few hours. Tomorrow morning, things are going to look a whole lot different outside than they do right now. That's for sure. Thank you, Selena, with the follow. Lubbock is freezing cold. And is it still snowing? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, you've got a few more hours of snow in Lubbock. You've got probably until like sunrise tomorrow with snow. You're going to get another few inches of snow in Lubbock, Texas. I did say a foot regarding Zanesville. Yes, I did. Maybe 10 inches, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be really fluffy snow because the colder you get, the less water each snowflake can hold. So when you're 10 degrees, the snow can't hold that much water. That's what makes it a fluffy snow. It's not going to be a good snowman snow. That's for sure. Toledo, 6 to 9 inches. Less in Toledo than the rest of the state. I hit the wrong button on the TikTok stream. What a shame. What a shame. The further northwest you go, generally as the storm goes, you're not going to get as much snow, especially in places like Chicago's going to get an inch. Southeastern PA, you're talking Philly, you're talking that area, about a foot. About a foot of snow in southeastern PA. Let's pull up some winter amounts here. 24-hour snow. This is snow just to come in the next 24 hours. How about 4 to 6 inches in Kentucky? Look at tomorrow. This is 24-hour snowfall. 24-hour. Somebody's asking about Zanesville. There's 10 inches in Zanesville in 24 hours. There's 11 inches in Columbus. Southeastern PA, 10 inches. Boston, a foot. New York, just north of New York City is going to be the bullseye here. 18 inches in Kingston, New York. Monticello, New York. Newburgh, New York. Yeah, we barely missed Vegas, is right. Atlanta's going to get some ice tonight into tomorrow. About 1/10 of an inch of ice. We've got the full live stream on the YouTube. That's linked in our bio on the TikTok app. There's also a much better chance I will read your comment as well. Roman with the follow. Thank you. We just got so many comments flowing in. If you want your comment read, come on over to the YouTube. Mills sent some roses. Thank you, Mills. Like white roses or red roses. They're all good. The YouTube Flash Weather AI, come on over. We got fewer chatters there, so better chance we'll see your message over on the YouTube. What do we have from the latest run of the high resolution model? Let's see here. Not good, not good at all. Ramona, thank you for the follow. Island Girl, good evening from Bermuda. I remember your comments from Hurricane Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. We miss your weather right now. Nathaniel, with a follow. Katie, thank you for sharing the live. Boone, North Carolina, the home of App State. I wish there's no cameras from the NCDOT in Avery County. Kind of a shame. It's snowing there, though, that's for sure. Probably a snow-sleet mix in Boone. let's look at this product. Yeah, kind of a snow, sleet, freezing rain mix. Belton. Where in North Carolina are you, Leanna? Where in North Carolina are you? Yeah, the weather's been pretty quiet, Island Girl. It's been very quiet until now. Wake Forest, North Carolina, outside of Raleigh. About a foot of snow. Foot of snow is New York. We're going to get a half an inch of ice here in Raleigh. Yeah, Boone, kind of a mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain. It's going to be a mess in the mountains through Monday morning and probably even after that. Back to Faith saying all ice in Asheville right now. Where is everybody watching? What are you seeing right now? That's really the better question with what are you seeing right now outside? I think this is AI. I'm like 95% sure this is AI, but here's some AI videos of exploding trees. Yeah. All right, back to cameras. I still want to know what this is. Like, that's not the sun. I don't know what that is. Roanoke Rapids, yeah, Halifax County on the YouTube chat. If you're on the TikTok, come on over to the YouTube. We'll see your comments faster and be able to answer them a little bit easier. Roanoke Rapids, about a quarter of an inch of ice. Erica not seeing much in Pickens, South Carolina. I don't know where Pickens is. Let me look that up. That's got to be a light. Like, that's got to be like a street light or something. Like what is that? Pickens, South Carolina. Oh yeah, you're gonna get hit hard with ice, Erica. You're gonna get hit real hard with ice. You're gonna get at least a half of an inch of ice in that area. How about more Nashville cameras? Like that's just ice right there. Ice, snow, sleet, the whole 9 yards. Here's Oklahoma. I haven't covered Oklahoma much yet. Oh, hey, Lexi. Yeah, Belton, South Carolina. Belton, South Carolina. Oh, you're not far. Yeah, you're near south of Greenville. It's going to get pretty bad there. I can't hear this video, so maybe it has bad words. I think it does. It's just a Fox weather video. Belton, South Carolina is going to get at least a half an inch of ice. Where's our ice product here? Let's go check this out. Give that a second to load. Yeah, look at this. 0.6 of an inch of ice. This is... Yeah, the cameras are fun to look at. I mean, just because you can look anywhere across the country and see, you know, what's going on here. Anything over a half an inch is concerning, and you're talking 0.6 of an inch in and around Greenville. No snow. This is all ice, Lexi. This is all ice. All ice. But the cameras help us. I mean, we can really look and see what's going on. Canola, thank you for sharing the live. Share the live, like the live. Give us a follow if you like the coverage. A lot of comments. We're going to try to get to them. If you come to the YouTube, we can... we'll probably get a better chance to look at them faster. Let's see if we can find some new information here off the screen. We'll go back to... Let's go to a Nashville camera here. You got it, Lexi. Oops. Let's go here. Okay, that's the problem. There we go. There we go. Sharon with the follow. Thank you, Sharon. Long Island, Nassau County, that's a tough forecast because it's going to be snow and sleet combined. 6 to 9 inches? How much snow am I getting? I'm getting 0 snow. I'm getting all ice. I'm getting a ½ inch of ice, and I'm not excited at all. There's some plows out in and around Nashville. This happened live on TV earlier. Look at this. Tough scene. Tough scene there, just outside of Nashville. Not fun. How about this one? Semi having trouble in Ozark.
We've had out here.
Arkansas.
So icy. People are sliding all over.
In Ozark, Arkansas.
I mean, we're down to about 25 miles an hour.
Beaufort, South Carolina. That's on the coast, isn't it?
Doesn't matter what tires you got or how much weight you got.
Not much along the coast.
3 or 4 semis in the ditch back there,
Luckily.
but nobody's getting the hint.
Where, I mean, these ice totals are just terrible. Look at Mississippi. Look at that. Yeah, not much along the coast, Joshua. Tomorrow, Tanner. Look at that. Inch plus. How about, I mean, you're going to see widespread power outages here in northern Mississippi. Oxford, University of Mississippi. Lane Kiffin's old school. Tupelo, this orange, that's close to 1.5 inches of ice. Widespread power outages there in the northern half of the state. Starkville is going to get really lucky. Kind of far eastern Mississippi going to get very, 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 very lucky. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Yeah, there's a lot of those videos out there, Island Girl, of trees blowing up. Some of them are AI. I don't know if I've been able to see a, verified video of trees exploding. But who knows? Somebody's asking about Kansas. Yeah, I mean, most of the state, 4 to 6, if you're in Wichita, Topeka, a very, very fluffy snow. Very fluffy snow. Like, we're talking like powder snow. Like the stuff you see in the mountains, Park City, Utah, the mountains, etc. Let's go back to the radar here. Throw it into winter mode. Bunch of new follows already. I appreciate you guys stopping by, sharing the live, following us, liking the live, all of the above. Pittsburgh, a foot plus. Windy, thank you for the follow. Pittsburgh is going to get hammered. Probably 12 to 16 inches. Yeah, St. Louis, not much. A couple inches max. This is in Oklahoma. Mad Short, Mary and Joe Bond. Appreciate the follows. And Island Girl sharing the live. I don't know, there's a lot of people in Bermuda that want to know about this, but hey, we'll take it. Is this a snow-nado? That looks like it. I mean, it's Oklahoma. Everything happens in Oklahoma, right? I mean, Services LLC and Nancy with the follow. Central North Carolina. I'm in Central North Carolina. It's not good. We're going to get a ½ inch of ice. It is going to be bad tomorrow. There's going to be widespread power outages here. It's going to be bad. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It is not going to be good. But that was a crazy snow NATO video. Sorry, I'm pulling up a couple different things. Raleigh has dropped to 19 degrees, and here we go, reporting light freezing drizzle at the RDU airport. That means the show has begun. The dew point's coming up here. I don't want to highlight. See 7? I mean, we went from -6 on the dew point to 7 in an hour. That means the air is becoming rapidly saturated. The dew point, or the humidity's gone from 30% to 60%. Show getting started a little bit earlier. We all are brothers and sisters. You got that right. How about another look at power outages? The county hit the hardest is DeSoto County in Louisiana. Over half of the customers are out of power there. Houston from Twitter asking about, Manic on Twitter asking about Houston. There'll be a wintry mix tomorrow morning as this system's pulling out. It's all rain now, but see, there's the changeover line right here. This is going to move towards Houston overnight tonight. We're probably going to see about an hour or two, especially on the northwestern half of the city. Obviously, Galveston's not going to see anything. Maybe even Pasadena doesn't see anything. But Sugarland, Cypress, the Woodlands will definitely see some frozen precip before it moves out by 9 a.m. So messy start for Houston on Sunday morning. Then it'll get better. Ramona is in Bluefield, West Virginia. That's off I-77 in West Virginia. Driven by Bluefield, West Virginia many times, right on the border. It's going to be an icy mess in Bluefield. However, it's going to switch over to rain. So it's going to be bad tonight, tomorrow, but then I got to go to our extended Futurecast model here. Bluefield's way down here, BLF right there. Watch it switch over to rain. So hopefully that last couple hours of rain will melt some of the ice that's already fallen away. Yeah, Manic, you got it. In Montgomery County. Admittedly, I don't know where that is in Texas, but if you're on the northwestern half of the city, if you will, in Houston, you have the best chance of seeing some wintry precip tomorrow morning. How about like a northwestern Arkansas, like a Bentonville camera? Oh, yeah. There's a winter wonderland right there. There is a winter wonderland. Aqua Girl, thank you for the follow. And Island Girl still sharing the live. I need to know what the weather is in Bermuda right now. Just rub it in. Just let us know. Just rub it in and let us know. Diwana, thank you for the follow. Just put us out of our misery, if you will. Washington, D.C., we'll call it 8 inches. Thereabout of snow, 8 inches. That's the exact place next to the Woodlands. Yeah. So you're gonna get a couple hours tomorrow morning before before it moves out. But that's the worst time to get it. Right at the tail end when the temperatures are dropping. This guy is a good follow here in North Carolina. If anybody's in North Carolina, Christian Etheridge. I've never seen snowflakes like this. This is a pretty complex process of how this is happening. Because of the way the atmosphere is, we're not going to get into all the thermodynamics. But very cool snowflakes in North Carolina. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look at oh my God, look at the ice. Look at this ice. Did Tammy follow? Thank you. Did Island Girl tell us, rub it in our face, how nice it is there? She's having a small craft advisory. Well, that's a lot better than an ice storm warning. Speaking of ice, you're going to see so many pictures like this by tomorrow, especially like tomorrow afternoon and evening. This is in Western Tennessee. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm going to switch to our account and retweet this. No, go back. Go back. I mean, this is crazy. Just look at the ice. Emily is still waiting for snow. Steffi with the follow. Thank you. We shout out everybody following, sharing, liking, all the above. We appreciate you guys being here to avoid that or the impacts of, well, I guess that on the TikTok. That on the horizontal platforms. That on the horizontal platforms. There we go. If you want to come over to the YouTube, we'll read your comment a lot faster. The link is in our bio. Just so many comments coming in on the TikTok. Come on over to the YouTube, subscribe there, and we will read your comment, question, all the above, live on the air. Anybody want to drive in that? In this? Who wants to drive in that? Not me. Not me. Christina with the follow. Thank you. It does kind of look like it's a video game. I mean, I don't know what video game it would be, but it's a video game nonetheless. Emily, thank you for the follow. It's nice in Florida, according to Christina. I was in Florida 2 days ago. It was very nice. It was very, very nice. That guy is going too fast for the conditions. Maybe he has his brake lights on. Well, it looks like his brake lights are on. He's going. He's going, folks. Hartford, Connecticut. Probably a foot of snow. Big time snow in Hartford. Watching power outages, there's a county in Mississippi with 30% of the customers out. Wow. A light dusting in Pittsburgh. Yeah, if you call a foot a light dusting, yeah. It's going to be over a foot in Pittsburgh, I bet. 12 to 15. How about 12 to 15? We'll call it that. The Nashville camera's been going crazy. Yeah, here you go. There's one lane plowed pretty good there. He's going pretty good. I don't even want to open the front door. Yeah. That's going to be me tomorrow. Where's everybody watching from? What's everybody seeing outside? That's the better question. Especially in these kind of transition zones. You know, like Tennessee, Central North Carolina, Mississippi, Arkansas, Dallas. Anybody in Dallas in here? What are you seeing in Dallas? What are you seeing in Austin, in San Antonio, in Waco? Little Rock, because there's kind of some mixing here going on in Central Arkansas. What's everybody seeing where they're at? Especially in, you know, these transition zones. Central North Carolina, most of Tennessee, Arkansas, Central Texas. This is kind of the battleground right now, the what are you seeing zone. Not much of a drawer. I was never creative. Well, I was never an artist. You could be creative without being an artist, right? I don't see why not. Yeah, here we go. We're going to see a ton of these types of videos. Here we go. This is nightmare fuel. This is just pure nightmare fuel. Look at the power line. Look at I mean, frozen. Look at the ice. You're going to see so many of these videos out of the Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. You're going to see so many videos that look just like this tomorrow. But instead of being like that much ice, it's going to be that much ice. And the power's going to be out. There's an, I mean, there you can see the icicles right there. Crazy. Can I go over ice totals for North Carolina? I would love to, actually, considering that's my backyard. I'll just cut straight to the chase here. Let's go here. Yeah, that's underdone. How about... This is probably about right. If anything, this is a little bit underdone as well. JFK with the follow. Thank you, JFK. Well, shout out all the follows, all the shares, all the likes. Almost 4,000 likes. Ice. Major problem. Major problem. Especially between... That's a crazy total in northern Georgia. Let me put up a different... Let me use a different color here. Let's use, I don't know, black. Considering we'll be in the black because there's going to be power outages tomorrow. Western South Carolina up I-85 into Durham, maybe Raleigh, and then into Eastern Virginia, Richmond, Greensboro, the mountains. There's going to be a ton of power outages in this area. I'm going to guess, I mean, it's so hard to predict power outages. Like half of the customers in here without power? I mean, you're talking a half, close to 3/4 of an inch of ice. That's serious ice. We're not going to have crazy wind, but still, that's crazy ice. And usually with that much ice, you get a good amount of power outages, unfortunately. Michael, thank you for the follow. How long will the power outages last? The problem is temperatures are going to stay below freezing for days. So I would say days. The power outages are going to be lasting for days. Michael says, you're outside Gainesville, Georgia. It is icing here, frozen on contact here now. Yep, that's really what we're worried about. Windy Ivy, thank you for the gifts, as well as Dewana. Thank you both. Too kind for the gifts. Very kind. Big ideas, small skills. We got a graph for that. We got a graph for everything. Snow, sleet, ice, rain, lightning, tornadoes, hail. We do it all here at Flash, I guess. Big snowflakes in Lubbock, Texas. Texas is getting in on the big snow. Big snow. Is that Texas Tech Stadium? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I've never been to Lubbock. Who's been to Lubbock in the chat? I have not. What's a camera we should look at right now? I mean, the Nashville cameras are still really good. The Texas cameras are still good. Let's give these a refresh. I mean, look at that one. Here we go. That's Texas. That's outside Dallas. Oh, we do have a graph for the ice. I forgot about that. So, here we go. Let me get out of this. Most of us are going to see this kind of icing event. On the TikTok, you're not really going to be able to see this. Come on over to the YouTube. We're going to do a little icing explainer. Most of us are going to see this. You're not actually going to see this at all on TikTok, so we're going to leave it on this map for a second. It's going to be a 2 out of 5 icing threat. So if the power does go out, it's probably going to be at least a day. However, there's a lot of us that are going to see this. 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice, wind 15, 20 miles per hour. That means the power could be out up to a week. So that's a severe risk of power outages, a 3 out of 5 on the good old icing scale. Yeah, not good at all. What website are you on? This is the Flash Weather Command Center. You can look at what I'm looking at right now. Download the Flash app, free on the App Store. Flash Weather AI, yeah, free on the good old App Store. You can look at what I'm looking at right now for free. Terry, thank you for the follow. Not any crazy new power outages yet, but this map is going to get a whole lot more colorful overnight. BJ McCain, thank you for the follow. Is a 1/2 inch of ice really that bad? Yeah, let me, I How? I forget the exact. It's like a half inch of ice and a power line is like a couple 100 pounds. I forget exactly. Yeah, half inch of ice can be 500 plus pounds. Yep. Because it's just water on the ice, just weighing it, water on the power line, just weighing it down. The wind is terrible. Wow. That's not good, Michael. Carly, thank you for the follow. Ice. Bad ice. Ice bad. Would I prefer a derecho or a hurricane? Well, neither. Is that an answer? Is that an allowed answer? Look at this in Tupelo, Mississippi. Talk about ice. I guess a derecho because it's smaller than a hurricane. I guess. If I had to pick, if gun to my head sort of thing. I don't know. It's a tough call. Tough call. Island Girl's never been to the snow. Well, I don't think it's ever snowed in Bermuda, so that's not really that surprising, honestly. Light freezing rain in Raleigh. Yep, here we go. The show has begun. The show has begun, and that is not good. Andrew, I'll trade you because my power is going to be out tomorrow, and you're going to be just fine. And Jackson, I mean, it's going to be cold. But you're not going to deal with the ice. It's already here. It's already here. It does not snow here in Bermuda. Yeah, I'm jealous. Can you explain the freezing on contact even though the temps are right above the freezing point 33? Where are you exactly again? I wonder if it's like right on 32. Preston, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the show is just beginning in Asheville and much of North Carolina right now. It is just beginning. I have a feeling I will be streaming on my phone tomorrow outside in the freezing rain because the power is going to be out. I have a feeling. Not excited about it. Gainesville, Georgia. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right on the map, right there. What is the temperature there right now? I wonder. Let's create a location here in Gainesville. Let's create a Gainesville location. Why not? It is 31 there now. Freezing rain. Temperature's dropping. That's why it's freezing on contact. It's 31 and then 29 coming down 28. I mean, the mid-20s is just ripe freezing rain weather. Just like perfect freezing rain weather. Perfect in all the wrong ways. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, Groove. Big stuff coming tonight. Coming tonight in DFW. That's when the big stuff's coming. I mean, we were looking at traffic cameras around DFW earlier. What just happened here? Let's go to Dallas. Show us the cameras. Oh, it's not. it's not showing us the cameras. I mean, there you go. I mean, look at that. That's enough right there. That's I-35 in Dallas. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, look at the Dallas Tarrant County line right there. Yeah. Have fun with that. Any new follows? No new follows. I am in Central North Carolina. Oklahoma getting a bit hit harder? Yeah, they are. Greensboro, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of ice. Stacy, thanks for sharing the live. What should we look at? We want to look at cameras? Do we want to look at the radar here? Do we want to look at... These Arkansas and Tennessee cameras have been really interesting tonight. Yeah. No thanks. It's 22 in Greensboro. Yeah, that's about what it is in Raleigh. Why did it not go full screen? Anybody seeing any traffic accidents out there, I wonder? We had some earlier. Especially in Tennessee. Chase Sanders is asking if the Colony, Texas is going to be cold. I think it will be. It's going to be cold. It's going to ice. It's going to sleet. How about Lake Erie? Look at this. This is not AI. Not AI, before you ask. This is just incredible video is what this is. This is not AI. This is just Lake Erie frozen over. School's going to be out for a while. There's no doubt about that. Especially in, let me draw the area. Oops, did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, I did. In this... Oops. In that area, school's going to be gone a while. I'm not a drawer. I'm not an artist, but I try. It's a thought that counts, right? PA radar. Yep, not raining or snowing or anything. Yet. Connor, thank you for the follow, my good sir. You are not flying out of the Cincinnati airport tomorrow at 4:30. I regret to inform you. I regret to inform you, Dosey. I'm sorry. You're probably going to block us now or block my account. Now I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news. How about the black part of Alabama? I don't know what part that you're talking about. I need to actually change the base map here. This is better. Satellite view. You mean like Dothan, Alabama? We might get a couple tornadoes down here tomorrow, actually. On tomorrow's stream, we're going to have to cover that. Yeah, very steady hand with that drawing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Maryland, thank you for the follow. Is it snowing in High Point, North Carolina? No, it is icing. Freezing raining in High Point, North Carolina. It's right on the edge, but I think that's freezing rain. And Raleigh, it's freezing rain. And it's 20. It's 20 and it's freezing raining. If that doesn't say ice storm, nothing will. Kara, thank you for the follow. It's 20 and freezing rain is a joke. Earthy Alley, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Rocky Mount. I've been to Rocky Mount. Right on the border of Nash and Edgecombe counties, you're going to get about 1/4 inch of ice. It's not going to be as bad as Raleigh and Greensboro, but it's going to be not fun tomorrow. DG, thank you for the follow. Columbus, Ohio, my hometown, a foot of snow. Foot of snow, fortunately. It's going to be really fluffy snow. It's not going to be that bad, really. This is in, I think, Texas. Brooke, thank you for the follow. I think, yeah, this is in Texas. We've got a wintry mix here and some ice in Texas. Wow. Yeah, Margaret with the follow, thank you. I'm sorry, DG. I'm sorry. Wish I had better news. Wish I did. To be fair, that means you can stay inside and do nothing tomorrow. It's going to be really cold. Really, 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 really cold. But you have an excuse to do nothing tomorrow. Back to Tennessee, because this is where I think the winter weather is probably the worst right now. Yum. Yum. Red Robin, yum. All right, I'm done. Sorry. Red Robin, yum. David S. Clooney wants to know, where's the storm? Well, it is just starting in central North Carolina. And so far, it's not off to a good start because it's 20. It's colder than the models thought. The dew point's 10. It's more humid, even I know 10 is not humid. Still, that's a higher relative humidity percentage than the models thought. And it's not starting as sleet. It's starting as freezing rain. Those three things all together to start the event are the worst case scenario. Because it wasn't supposed to start till now. Here, now, a little bit later. But it was supposed to start as sleet, and it's not. It's starting as freezing rain, so that means there's going to be more time for freezing rain to accumulate. Jennifer with the follow. Thank you. I think there's going to be widespread power outages in the Piedmont. So, in that zone, there's going to be a ton of power. This zone might be the worst hit from the storm, other than Mississippi. I mean, Mississippi's going to get bamboozled. Say that 5 times fast. That zone, that is an awful drawing. That zone is going to get bamboozled. And so is Central North Carolina. Will Dallas be getting bamboozled? So the thing about that, like, it's a lower bar to clear, like, getting bamboozled at Dallas. Because it's Dallas, right? Like, a flake of snow and people lose their minds. So I would say no. Because you're only going to get like 2/10 of an inch of ice. North Carolina, most of North Carolina, west of I-95, is going to get at least a 1/2 inch of ice. What is this video? Let's see. Ooh, a snow-nado on the ground. We're not going to explain about how this happens. That's a cool video. It is, but it should melt pretty quickly, Chase. Should. Italicized, boldface, underline. Should. It's too much ice. Feels like a bucket out of here. Drop in the comments where you're watching from. Like the stream, follow the stream, share the stream, all the above. Appreciate you guys being here for the winter weather mayhem of the end of January. I almost said June. That's how fried my brain is from the storm. I wish it was June. But alas, it is not. I would concur with this tweet. Let me pull this up. Shame on anybody that uses DoorDash tonight. The Louisville Metro Police tweeted that. Like a Metro Police Department. This is crazy. We mean this in all sincerity. Some 17-year-old kid sliding to your crib so you can have Taco Bell is shameful, and you know it. That's what the Louisville Police Department's saying. Wow. I just need like a moment of silence after reading that, honestly. Gallipolis, Ohio. It's not how you pronounce that. I forget how you pronounce it. Yeah, we can do Gallipolis. I'm going to crash out. It's Gallipolis. It's right on the river. Like 1.5 feet. Maybe not 1.5 feet. A lot of snow. Actually, no, not that far south. Sorry, I lied. 6 inches. I lied. I apologize. This is in Boone, North Carolina. This is how the storm started, or was how it was supposed to start. I'll let you guys listen to this.
Rolling off
As sleet.
the roof. Look at that. That is pure sleet coming down. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, wow. Look
Except
at that.
this has switched over to freezing rain.
All right. There's the sleet rolling off the...
So, there you go. I still can't believe this tweet. From the Louisville Police Department. That's wild. But they're not wrong, honestly. They're not wrong. What is the difference between sleet and freezing rain? That's a good question. Let's pull up a graphic here and we will explain it. What? All right, whatever. We'll just show this. So we'll zoom in here. Is that big enough? Yeah, that's good. All right, so sleet versus freezing rain. It's all a matter of how thick the warm nose is. It's how thick the warm nose is. The shallower the warm nose, or the layer of warm air, the longer time to the end of the ground the then melted snowflake has to refreeze back into sleet, which is basically tiny hail. But in most cases, especially in the Carolinas, the area of warm air is a lot thicker. So there's no time for it to refreeze back into frozen precipitation. So it lands as rain. But in Raleigh, it is 19 degrees. Let me zoom out here so you can see that. It's 19. So that means you've got a raindrop falling on ground that's 19 degrees, which means ice. Thank you for asking the question, Chase. Because, I mean, it's a good question. People are like, what's freezing rain? What's sleet? And there you go. I'll probably do a video. I should have done a video on that before the storm started. But there we go. There's an explainer. Island Girl asking about Portugal. Well, unfortunately, that's a little bit outside of our jurisdiction for this storm. Unfortunately. Here's a crash in the St. Louis area today. Look at that. Somebody lost their yogurt. Uh-oh. If you wanted Stonyfield organic yogurt, you're not getting it because it's all out of the trucks. Wow. Gio wants to know if they're going to have class on Tuesday in Dallas. On Tuesday? What about Monday? Are you just assuming you're going to be off Monday? Maybe. I mean, you could be. I just want to know what the assumption is there. So Chase, I don't know if Chase is still here. The other thing is, like, here's your warm layer right here. Hold on. This is like gets really meteorological here. Like this gets into science. Anything right of this black line, see this black line here? That's the 0 degree isotherm. Anything right of this, which is all of this, is above freezing, which is that warm air, the warm layer, which means ice. But we're not going to get that deep into it. They already canceled class Monday? Wow. Tuesday? I don't know. We can't go that far out. This is the last thing that I wanted to see. There's an iced over car in Greensboro, and it's 10 o'clock. We are cooked. We are so cooked. We are so cooked in North Carolina. It's insane. Unpredictable with the follow. Thank you. There's not going to be much to follow because there's not going to be a stream tomorrow at this rate. We are going to be out of power, but that means I can stream, I can stand out in the ice and tear my other Achilles and put my life on the line for you guys. Madison wanted organic frozen yogurt. Well, unfortunately, we can't do it. It's on I-70 in St. Louis. Go get it. I shouldn't be laughing that hard. Atlanta, you're going to get some ice tonight. It's going to be messy tomorrow in Atlanta. Sorry, there's a lot of things to look at. Winter storms are just, they're crazy, man. There's so much stuff to look at. It's a pretty good plow job. I don't think that's being plowed, but. I hear the freezing rain hitting the window, and I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Clemens, North Carolina. Is that near Charlotte? Is that near Charlotte? Because if so, you're going to get smacked around with a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch of ice. Traveling Joe on the YouTube wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cold are you? Right now, I'm actually warm in this room. But it is 19 at the Raleigh airport, and it's already freezing rain. So I'm thinking in my head, tomorrow at this time, when we're going to have that much ice on the ground. Honestly, that's underdone. At this rate, we're going to hit the worst case scenario. So we're going to have that much ice on the ground. The power's going to be out. The heat's going to be out. I'm going to be really cold. Church with the follow, thank you. Near Winston-Salem, that's honestly worse. You're going to get 3/4 of an inch of ice. I would expect the power to be out. Traveling Joe, how cold are you? Geo and Ambi May, thank you for the follows. William Yates is in Emporia, Virginia. I need to look up where that is. I've heard of Emporia, Kansas. Emporia, Virginia is south of Richmond. You're going to get a snow, sleet, freezing rain, Neapolitan mixture. Say that 5 times fast. It's going to be messy. Probably not as bad as the Carolinas. I don't know if I shouted out Ambi and Geo. I think I might have. It's already freezing rain in Greensboro. I literally can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We are so cooked. We are cooked chicken. We are unbelievably cooked. Somebody's asking about Wisconsin. Freezing cold, colder than the North Pole. That's it. No wintry precip. Let me see if I can find out what the current temperature is in Wisconsin. Am I saying that right? Wisconsin? It is -6 in Green Bay. It's -15 in Wausau. It's -25 in whatever city this is in northern Wisconsin. Mantowish Waters. It's -25 degrees. That doesn't include the wind chill. What site is this? This is the Flash Weather Command Center. You can download the app, the Flash Weather AI app, and get it for free right now on your app store. You can look at what I'm looking at right now for free on the Flash Weather AI app on the App Store. Freezing rain here too, LOL. Yeah, are you saying at your house it's already freezing rain where you are, Traveling Joe? If so, that's a major problem. I thought we had moderate problems before. Now we have major problems. We have major problems now. We are so cooked. Thank you, Gio, for downloading the app. It's free. Enjoy. First company in the world to predict lightning with AI. I wish I could predict this freezing rain to go. You can probably tell what I want to say to that, but I can't finish the sentence. Traveling Joe says it's frozen. Oh my God, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. It's been nice knowing you, Joe. It's been really nice knowing you. Thank you, Ampy, for downloading the app. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like the app. Let us know how it is. How do you get the app? The App Store. Apple, Google Play Store. Free of charge. No charge. Hopefully you like it. Free of charge. Hopefully you like the app. Let us know how it is. How do you get the app? The App Store. Apple, Google Play Store. I was just seeing how the stream looked on the Twitter, and it looks pretty good. Is this... It's our app. Yes, it is the... Zoom out. Let's see the Northeast. Well, there's nothing yet. However, that changes tomorrow. It's going to snow everywhere tomorrow. Matt says it is lightly sleeting in Chapel Hill. Well, as long as it's sleet and not freezing rain. The airport says light freezing rain. And I have never seen this in my life. I have never seen a temperature in the teens and the reported weather is light freezing rain. The temperature is 13 degrees below the freezing mark. And it's not snowing. It's freezing raining. Unbelievable. Yeah, Flash Weather AI is the app name. Yeah, free of charge. What's the green and red? So the green is rain, just plain old rain. The red is freezing rain, ice. And the blue is snow. Let's look at the latest run of the new high-resolution model here and see how cooked we are. See, like, the model thinks it's sleet right now. It's not. It's freezing rain, and that's bad. I know the event's just starting. There's more. Oh, okay, yep, here we go. Uh-huh. Purple, purple, purple. Oh, yeah, good, great. Purple, 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 purple. Wesley, thank you for the follow. Chase, glad you like the app. How much freezing rain is this through 1 p.m. tomorrow? Oh, okay. William Yates, do I have power? That's a question only you can answer. I am in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I am scared. I'm a little worried. Bedford, sorry, Ramona was asking on the YouTube. Might have cut in and out there. I think we're back. Ramona was asking on the YouTube about Bedford, Virginia, near Smith Mountain Lake. Well, I don't know where Smith Mountain Lake is, but we can try to find out. Chase is scared in Dallas, Texas. I'm scared in Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you for the lightning bolts. I wish we had lightning to talk about instead of snow and ice, but yet here we are. Here we are. Look at how big this storm is. You've got snow in eastern New Mexico all the way to Virginia Beach. And all the way up to Chicago and almost to Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo. You are not having a sales meeting in Charlotte on Monday. I will bet coin. Nah, no bet. I don't think you're going to have a meeting in Charlotte on Monday. I mean, it's not happening. I'll tell you that right now. Sorry. I was answering Ramona's question on the YouTube. The YouTube is easier to read the comments on. Bedford, Virginia. Yeah, you're going to get everything. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, ice. It's going to be a mess up there. Matthew says it's snowing in Gloucester, Virginia. You're going to get some ice, too, up there. You're going to get the whole kit and caboodle. Somebody was asking about Buffalo earlier. Look at this. We got some ice fishermen there in Buffalo. That's pretty cool. I've never done ice fishing, but it seems cool. Nothing in Boston yet. Well, there will be something in Boston tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of snow in Boston tomorrow. Here's a shot of Chicago where it's -5. But it's not snowing. Maybe an inch up there. That's it. How much for Boston? 1.5 foot, 18 inches. What do we have on the traffic cameras? Like, you can't really see much there. It's very light so far. Not any crazy. It's kind of crazy how like old, like just like old and antiquated a lot of these states is like traffic camera networks are. Like it's bad. It's kind of crazy. Like the stream, share the stream, love the stream, favorite this. No, there's no, that's on. Yeah, well, that's a video on TikTok, not a live stream. Follow the stream. Somebody really, really, really wants to know about Dallas, Texas. Well, it's snowing, it's icing, it's sleeting, it's doing everything down there right now. We could look at cameras if you'd like in Dallas. Let's refresh. Let's get the latest. Look at the Dallas Tarrant County line. This has been like my favorite camera in Texas. What lanes? This guy's, I think, actually in the lane line because there's a lane line that boom. You would think there's one. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy for staying in the lane line. It's crazy. I need to change the color of this. There's no snow in the grass, and yet the roads are a disaster. Roads are colder than the grass, you would think then. Interesting. Isn't it interesting, Chase? It's very interesting. I like interesting things. Traveling Joe wants to know about the meeting on Tuesday. I don't think there's going to be meetings on Tuesday in North Carolina either. Is there any way to see how many people are without power on this app? Well, on this website you can. Are you talking about like the Flash app? No, not on our app, unfortunately. This county has gone from like nobody out to over half the county out in 2 hours. Sharkey County, Mississippi. You've got like nobody in Dallas out. You got some folks out in the Fort Worth area and east of Dallas, but nobody in Dallas County. Some folks northeast of Dallas without power. Nothing in North Carolina yet. Well, thank you, classy lady, for being here. Cinna with the follow. Thank you. I work from home at a weather company. Do I have to work on Monday? Well, that's up to them. But maybe? Plausibly? Maybe? Who knows? Stephanie with the follow. Thank you. Is this the storm like right now? Yes. School Monday in Indianapolis. I need some water. School Monday in Indianapolis? No chance. No chance. Getting too sidetracked here. Too sidetracked. So many things going on. So many things going on. I'm just waiting for the power to... Maybe it'll go out tonight. Just put me out of my misery. Just put me out of my misery. Chase Sanders with the comment of the night. Green means go. Blue is Kentucky fans. Red is... That's the comment of the night right there. Should I fill up my bathtub with water? I actually meant to bring that up. That's a very good point. Yes, that's a great... If you think you're going to have power outage, yes, that's a great idea. I completely forgot about that. And that's a very good point. Yes, fill it up. Yeah, well, obviously wash it out, make sure it's not dirty, but yeah. Does Massachusetts have school or no school? Monday, no chance. No school. Enjoy the snow day. Probably Tuesday, too. Maybe Wednesday. Looks like everything is north of us. You think it'll fill in? Yeah, we're cooked, David. We are cooked. We are fried chicken. Because the airport is reporting light freezing rain at 19 degrees. We got problems. We've got problems. What is this video? Can I show this video? Oh, that's like affect snow from last week. Nah. What do you think the single people are doing for the storm, including myself, just streaming on TikTok? Do you think they're all in the dating apps? The weather dating app scene? What do you think that scene's like? Maybe I'll join the scene right now on stream. What do we got here? Stephanie says I'm on here. Join the club. Join the club. Chase, are you single? Are you single and ready to mingle here on the TikTok weather live stream? Looking at cameras in Dallas, Texas. Looking at Tarrant County. No, Chase, I don't. You don't have a profile picture, but there's no way you're single. There's no way you're single, Chase. Probably married with 2 kids, or like 1 kid, 1 on the way. Pamela in the chat, single in Georgia. This is what happens when you get to 10:36 on a Saturday night during a snowstorm. You start talking about relationship status. Here we are. We got 65 people in here watching a relationship. It's like on Facebook, you could change your relationship status. It's like we're doing that, but live on the air here. Classy lady single in Key West. I love Duval Street. Could be Stephanie and I's love story, you know? It's the 21st century. It's 2026, you know? Maybe that's what it was all meant to be. Kelly is single in Orlando on the way out the door for adult beverages. I was in Orlando 2 days ago for a work conference. I wonder how Orlando is as a single person. It was fun. I mean, I didn't really go out, but it seemed fun. All right, so all 49 people in here, when Stephanie and I get married, are going to be part of the wedding party. Welcome to the show. How much ice could West Tennessee accumulate tonight? There's like a quick cut, you know, quick change. A lot. It's not going to be that much. That's egregious. Half an inch, a lot of ice, bad ice. Thank you, Chase. Cecilia, someone says, get Hallmark on the phone. Yeah. Nothing in Statesville. That's going to change real fast. That's going to change real fast. I don't know why Chase Sanders is not a moderator yet. I kind of screwed that up. There you go. Welcome to the moderator show, Chase. A lot of support in the chat for Stephanie and the live streamer, to be unnamed, for the relationship. Wow. It's a good start, Stephanie. It's a good start. It's a great start. What am I? I don't even know what I'm showing here. I'm showing the 5-minute observations from the Raleigh airport. Corinth, Mississippi. Where is that? It is great for us. I mean, you can't ask for much better of a start than this. I don't know where Corinth, Mississippi is. Oh, that's oh, you guys are cooked. You guys are going to get so much ice. Is the power not out there yet? Let's go to the power tracker. I guess not yet. That'll change. Maddie Bobs is telling me to focus. I guess I need to lock in here, huh? This is a serious situation. Kelly selling good juju from Florida. Yeah, we are jealous of you right now, that's for sure. I wonder what the YouTube chat thinks of what's going on in the TikTok chat right now. There's fewer people in the YouTube chat, to be fair, but Hollister, North Carolina. Oh, that's up by like north of Rocky Mount. Stephanie, do you know anybody for our good friend David in the chat? Because hopefully you do. There you go. We got two options. They do have linemen and electric trucks staged. They do, yes. They're ready to rumble. Hopefully they're not having to go anywhere, but yeah. Blue collar boys begging. Yeah, that's right. Begging for the work. Yeah, there were like FPL folks that went from Florida up to the Carolinas. I did see that. Stephanie's got the right friends. Hello from Rocky Mount, Nash, Edgecombe County, North Carolina. Madison's in both. Snow in Dallas, no snow, all ice, all ice. 1/10 of an inch, maybe like an inch when you combine maybe a little bit of sleet. But that's about it. Nashville, a mess. I mean, that's as easy as I can put it. It's just going to be a mess in Nashville. Snow, freezing rain, ice, sleet. I mean, look at this. Like, red on this map is essentially bad because it's mainly ice. And that's what Nashville is going to get a lot of. And then you're going to get some snow on the backside. And then central North Carolina is just going to get bamboozled. Philly, 10 inches. Boston, 18 inches. It's a lot of inches. A lot of snow. A lot of snow. A lot of snow. Where's the craziest, right? I mean, I think Nashville is still probably the best camera to look at, or the best set of cameras. Salt trucks are, that looks pretty good, actually. Thanks, David. Yeah, this is the risk with doing an 11 o'clock live stream on a Saturday night. There's the risk right there. Nashville might be one of the worst hit from this, but this camera is actually not that bad. I hear the freezing rain hitting the window. I'm going to lose my mind. Where's everybody located? We need to know where everybody's located. And what are you seeing outside? Well, I can't just type, you know, here's my number. Sorry, that was mean. I'll delete that. Can I delete that? I'm sorry. I mean, I can't put it out in the chat, you know. After, you know, in the private chat after the stream's over, different story. But, you know, I can't do it right now. Then 65 people are going to be, you know, asking. We got Rock Hill, we got Tennessee, we've got Atlanta, we've got Rock Hill, Charlotte's going to be bad. 3/4 of an inch of ice. NC, nothing yet. Yeah, ice, baby. I mean, that looks pretty good for downtown Nashville. That could be ice, though. That's the problem. Is this the new extreme weather dating app? That is a great idea. That is a Shark Tank idea right there. I'll go in with you on that. I think that's an investment. Mount Vernon, Ohio, a foot of snow. Foot of snow. Tennessee depends where in Tennessee. Some places can be way better than others. YouTube asking about get Mr. Wonderful on the line. Ain't that the truth? Columbus afoot? Yeah. Is there a dry slot in Nashville right now? Is there really? Oh yeah, there is a little bit of one. Interesting. That should fill in. Hold on, let's go check this out. Oops, wrong one. It's not going to last for that dry slot is going to fill in big time in the next few hours. So that's just temporary. That would make sense why the roads look like this. They don't look that bad. But by the time you get to tomorrow morning, they're going to look a hell of a lot worse. Lima, 6 to 10 inches. Almost 10,000 likes on the stream. Thanks for showing out. Like the stream, follow the stream, share the stream, all the above. Somebody's asking about Emporia, Virginia, I think. Oh, I think we already answered that one, yeah. Yeah, you're going to get ice tonight, Madison. It's going to be mostly ice. Not mostly, it's going to be all ice. And then it's going to switch over to snow like last minute tomorrow, but it's going to be mostly ice. Which trade is having the best weekend? Linemen, plumbers, HVAC? It's got to be linemen. I mean, it's got to be linemen, right? I don't know how you could have I don't know how it couldn't be linemen, honestly. It's got to be linemen. I'm open to comments of maybe somebody else, but I think it's got to be linemen. Canton, Ohio, 10 inches, I would say. Solar recharge generators. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, linemen are gonna go all week. Wowzers. Yes, Chase, this app is in fact free. You can download it on the App Store, free of charge. Flash Weather AI. You can look at what I'm looking at right now, right there, or on the YouTube right there, I think. Wait, right there. Sorry, on the YouTube. For free on the Flash Weather AI App Store. Well, on the App Store, search for Flash Weather AI. You can see what I'm looking at right now for free. What is call 51? It's just it's the website that these states have for their. Where did you see that? One of these cameras is just what they use for their cameras. Where did this screen go? Kate is in the chat. Hello, Kate. Kate Money. Kristen. I agree. I agree, Kristen. Can you explain the trees exploding? How much time do you have? Yeah, when that was put out, I don't know. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I really don't know if that's a real thing, honestly. I don't know how to explain. I don't know if it's a real thing. I mean, I saw a video, I think it was an AI video. So I don't know. I can explain this. Yeah, most of the videos are right. This video, on the other hand, is not AI. Thank you, Phil, for sharing the live. Power outages. Sure. We haven't had a ton of new ones. Mainly northern Louisiana, central Mississippi, eastern Texas. Very few power outages at all are in and around Dallas. But this area is about to get a ton of them. This area is about to get a ton of them. Why is Allen Iverson making videos? He's retired. He has nothing else to do. I don't know. We had a guy hit a snowplow. A semi hit a snowplow. If you're on the YouTube, you can see what was said in reply to the tweets. But I'm not going to say it out loud. Chelsea is in western NC, just rain so far, waiting on ice. If you're west of the mountains, you're not going to see that much ice at all, which is good. Hopefully it stays that way. When would you lose power? Tomorrow. Maybe tonight. Some of them, it could be tonight. You could lose power tonight. Tomorrow, and even Monday, after the storm's over, I'll show you this. The wind is going to go up throughout the day Monday. So we'll just keep it on this. We'll go to wind gust. So this is going to be as the freezing rain's falling. There's not much wind at all here. Monday, it's done. It's out of here. Here's Monday morning. It's gone. However, the winds are going to go up on Monday. This is Monday afternoon. Wind gusts 20 to 35 miles per hour. So the ice is going to be there. It will not have melted. It's going to be in the low 30s on Monday. So you're going to have the wind blowing around the power lines and the pine trees with the ice on them. So even after the storm's over, your power could still be on, and then all of a sudden, what just happened? The power went off. That's because the winds picked up, and that ice that fell in the wind caused the power outages. So what are we seeing at the airport? Not a whole lot of change at the RDU airport. The dew point's coming up. That's not good. The air is saturating, and I hear the sleet hitting. I don't know if it's sleet or freezing rain. I might go out and look. I really want to know what's falling right now. %38% and counting of all commercial flights are canceled tomorrow, with over 200 million under winter storm warnings. I think we saw this picture earlier, but still. No, I don't know if we saw this or not. 24 degrees and steady freezing rain in Tennessee. Oops, I don't want grok. That's crazy. Chase, have a good night. Sleep well. Go look outside and report back. Maybe I will. People are going to leave, though. David, good night. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, sir. Dave will come back with frozen tears if he goes outside. I want to go outside and look and see what's going on. I might take a 2-minute timeout here. See what's going on outside. All right, 2 minutes. We will return. 2 minutes. Two minutes. 2 minutes is up. Connor followed while I was out there. Very kind. We only lost like 20 people. Not bad. It is sleeting outside. It's not freezing raining yet. So we're not there yet. We are close. Gabe with the follow. Thank you, Gabe. We are back. I think I turned everything back on. Yeah. Close enough. Over it followed. Chase Sanders is gone for the night as far as I know. I might restart the TikTok stream, actually. That just got us over 10,000 likes. Somebody's spamming the like. And somebody sent Goat and Roses. Thank you both. I might restart the TikTok. Might restart the algorithm here since we've been kind of steadily declining. And then we will, we're going to go at least until 12. After that, we'll see. Kind of see where everything's at. Wanda with the follow. Thank you, Wanda. I think we're going to restart the TikTok. And then, I mean, we'll be back in five seconds. So just refresh, and we will be back momentarily. We're still here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We're still here on those platforms. We are still here. If anybody has any questions, I need to put up something different here. Sorry. I'm kind of asleep at the wheel here on the main screen. All right, we're back on TikTok. We are back on the talk. And we're going to look at some traffic cameras. Where should we look at right now? That's a pretty good one in Arkansas. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with your viewers in real time. Let everybody file on in here. W restart. Hello, Tanner. Thanks for being here. Let some folks file in here when we got some crazy snow weather. Get some folks filing in now. How much snow in Springfield, Virginia? Drop in the chat where you're watching from, what you're expected to see, or you need can help you tell you what you could see. Springfield, Virginia. No, oh, that's like up. That's in like Nova. I think 6 inches, give or take. I haven't looked. We have not looked that much at Virginia, actually. Oops. Let's look at Virginia. Yeah, 6 to 8, I would say. Philly, 6 to 10. If you're Northwest Philly, closer to 10. If you're Jersey side, closer to 6. Beans, where are you? It's supposed to be hailing right now, but it's not. So you're supposed to be sleeting there, but it's not. Western NC. Are you west of the mountains? Is Franklin NC west of the mountains? I forget. If you're east of the mountains, you're going to get some ice. If you're west of the mountains, lower chance. Franklin, oh, it's like way southwest. You'll get some ice there. It shouldn't be as bad as areas to your east. I mean, Greenville, Spartanburg, gonna get it way worse. That's for sure. Thank you for the follow, Elizabeth. Beth and Ricky with the follows. Thank you both. Hello from Arizona. I love Arizona. Where are you in Arizona? Phoenix area, Scottsdale? Arizona's been dry this winter. It's funny. I was in Arizona 3 weeks ago, and it hailed. That was the last time it rained there, was when it was hailing. And it was crazy. Hello from Florida. Where's everybody watching from? Drop in the chat where you're watching from. What are you seeing outside? This is a massive winter storm. I want to pull up the watches and warnings. Jersey, we've got West Virginia. You had a shower today. Okay, had a shower. Look at this. You got winter storm warnings from the Maine border, Maine Canada border, all the way down to Texas. Crazy. Rhode Island, Charleston. What are you seeing in Charleston? Columbus, Ohio. Columbus is going to get a foot of snow. Enjoy, if you like snow, of course. Oxford, Ohio, the home of the Miami Redhawks. Oxford, Ohio is in the chat. Finally, we get somebody from Oxford. Athens, Toledo. Athens is going to get a foot. Over 8 years ago, I was in Dallas when it snowed. Well, it's basically snowing in Dallas right now. Let's go to the live radar. This is... yeah, I mean, that's snow, that's ice. You're getting a little bit of everything in Dallas right now. Look at that. Boone, North Carolina, the home of App State. Probably got some snow up there. You've got a little bit of freezing rain. It's freezing raining in Raleigh. That's where I am. Like the stream, share the stream. Almost got 500 in here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It's kind of crazy. We restarted the stream and everybody files in. Where is everybody at? What's everybody seeing from the winter storm as we are tracking? I mean, this is the biggest winter storm since at least 2021. You've got snow from western Texas all the way up to southern Michigan to eastern Virginia. Nothing in Lancaster, Ohio yet. Yeah, southeast of Columbus. It should be starting any minute now. There's Lancaster. You're in the snow hole. Athens, Ohio, getting some snow. Yeah, just southeast of... There's Athens right there. OU, oh yeah. That's where Ohio University is in Athens County, Ohio. You folks are going to get upwards of a foot of snow. Going to be crazy. Cleveland... 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches, I would say. So here we go. How much ice will Atlanta get? Quarter inch. I think tenth to a quarter inch. It's all rain now, but that's going to change tonight. Look at that line of green and red. See how it moves down this way. Just green now. Then the red moves in, and that's when the ice moves into Atlanta. After midnight tonight, you're going to see ice most of the morning. It's going to be a mess there in Atlanta tomorrow morning. Lake effect. Now, this will not kick off lake effect snow in Buffalo. No, not with where this low is. Share the live. We'll shout out followers on the stream. 10 new followers so far. We'll shout out new followers as they come in. And appreciate you guys sharing, liking the live Monkey with the follow. I kind of wish my username is Monkey. Brittany Coptic. Laney, sorry. Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee's in the house. And we still have the YouTube on here as well. Come on over to the YouTube if you want your comment read. We're on the YouTube. Links in the bio. We got several viewers on the YouTube. We have several hundred on the TikTok. So obviously it's more difficult to filter through the TikTok comments when we have a lot of you in here. Thanks for joining. Mario Vendor, come on over to the YouTube. We'll answer your comments, questions live on the air. Christelle's in here. Lots of folks from PA. We got Binghamton in here. Maryland's in here. Maryland's going to get a bunch of snow, 8 to 12 inches of snow. It's snowing right now. Not yet, I should say. It'll be snowing after midnight in and around Baltimore and the rest of Maryland. Where in PA are you? Let's pull up some. This is in Arkansas. It doesn't even look like this guy's driving on a road. You can't even see it. Let me move it over here. I can't move it over. There's a guy off the screen, at least on the. You can see it if you're on the YouTube, which is completely off the screen. Yeah, come on over to the YouTube. Links in the bio, and we'll answer your comments, questions live on the air. And yeah, this is normal PA. Here we are. Michaela with the follow. Thank you, Michaela. Already almost 2,000 likes. You guys are so very kind, I must say. Tessie with the follow. Appreciate that. Haley, Mia, Simba. Rico and Cece are in the house. Satara is in the house as well. Update in Ohio, big snow in Ohio. If you're in Columbus, 10 to 12 inches. Southeastern Ohio, even more than that. 6 to 8 inches in Toledo. This is in Arkansas. This video is in central Arkansas, right by Fayetteville, right by the Walmart headquarters. This is in northern Arkansas. Look at that. Rick with the follow. Thank you, Rick. And Sherry's in the house. Thank you, Sherry. Siler City. Shout out Chatham County, North Carolina. Omar with the follow. Thank you. We're going to have school on Monday. Depends on where you're at. Most in the winter storm are not going to have school tomorrow. Kingston, Tennessee. 3 inches so far in Sellersburg, Indiana. Look at that. Yeah, we got some folks coming into the YouTube. Thanks for stopping by on the YouTube. We'll answer your comments, questions live on there. That's what we're here for. Let's answer Kingston, Tennessee. I don't know where Kingston is, but we can find out. Kingston, Tennessee. Yeah, west of Knoxville. You're not going to get a whole lot there. It's going to be a lot better there in terms of traveling. It's not going to be as impactful there as it will be in Nashville. Mostly rain there in Kingston, Tennessee. I-40, yeah, it's going to be bad in North Carolina, that's for sure. Snow's falling in Indiana. Cookeville, Tennessee to Pigeon Forge. The eastern half of Tennessee should be fine. If you can stay, east of Nashville, east of Murfreesboro, Chattanooga is going to be A-OK. The eastern half of Tennessee looks fine tomorrow. Nomadic with the follow on TikTok. Thanks for stopping by the YouTube from the TikTok. We read your comments, questions live on the air on the TikTok. If you're joining from the YouTube, to the YouTube from the TikTok, it's 11:15 on the East Coast. Sorry. It's been a long, long day. Long day. Sellersburg, Indiana. Oh, you're going to get big time snow. Probably around a foot. Raleigh, North Carolina's got a half an inch of ice. It's already falling here in Raleigh. Brutal. This is a brutal storm. Cincinnati, same story, Haley. About a foot of snow. It's snowing. It's definitely, it started to snow there already. It's going to snow all day tomorrow. It's going to get really heavy snow tomorrow. Shout out the new follows on TikTok. Well, shout out the new subscribers on the YouTube. as well. Shauna, thank you. Northern Virginia, talking Nova, Fairfax area, snow on the way. Snowing all morning tomorrow. Then it's going to switch to sleet and then likely to freezing rain. It's going to be we call it a winter storm Neapolitan. You know, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate ice cream. Same story here. Snow, freezing rain, sleet. So just going to be a mess most of tomorrow in Northern Virginia. That's a shout out. That's on YouTube, Alyssa. If you come to the YouTube, it's still free. There's just too many comments for me to read on TikTok. I think I have subscriptions on my TikTok, but like I should turn those off because I don't even look at those. It's not about the money. It's about helping the folks in the winter storm. The winter wonderland. Southern Indiana, a ton of snow. I mean, probably a foot of snow in southern Indiana. If it's snowing there, I guess we could pull up live video. Let me pull up Indiana traffic cameras. Why not? Haven't looked at these yet, but I think we should. Oh, yeah, we should. There you go. This is I-65, southern Indiana. It's coming down in sheets. Coming down in sheets there. 3 inches in Beckley, West Virginia. There you go. Got some gifts. You guys are too kind on to see. We got roses. Gabrielle sending chilies. Thank you, Gabrielle. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm trying to shout out follows. I don't think I've missed any. Again, got questions regarding Jada with the follow. Thank you, Jada. In regards to the forecast, come on over to the YouTube. Of course, it's free. You can download the Flash app. That's free, too. You can see what I'm looking at right here, right there. It's mirrored with a huge winter storm. Cindy, thank you for the follow. And Madison Bella Corn Pop. Thank you, guys. PA, is it snowing yet? Not yet in Pennsylvania. Not yet. Who's your girl? There's Indiana right there with the follow. Tennessee, it stopped snowing. Mississippi, it's kind of stopped snowing as well. That camera doesn't help much of anybody right there. The Arkansas cameras have been like, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. Joey, thank you. I think we've got some thunder. Do we have some lightning strikes? We're going to show our in-house lightning. Yeah, look at this. You've got some thunder here. Thunder and lightning southwestern Mississippi. This storm, as you can see with our first strike technology, moving east. First strike. I mean, these strikes are 30 miles away, but we know the strikes are going to be there in 34 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. All this available for free on the Flash app. Gabrielle asking about Lindenhurst. Marie with the follow. Thank you, Marie. Como. No snow in Charlotte. It's all ice in Charlotte. Gabrielle on the YouTube asking about Lindenhurst, New York. Oh, it's like Long Island. It's going to be a snow, sleet, wintry mess there tomorrow. So a little bit of everything. Stay inside tomorrow. Just enjoy the day off. It's going to be a snowy, sleety Sunday is what we'll call it. Neptune Chicken on the YouTube. Alyssa is asking about power out in Little Rock. To be fair, we're not a power company. But, I mean, how much ice is Little Rock going to get? Let's find out. It's all about the ice. Not a ton of ice. How much snow? Not a ton of snow either. It's going to be a lot of sleet. That'd be good. I would gamble no. Is the power going to go out? Again, we can just tell you what the weather's going to be. I can't predict what the lines are going to do. But I would gamble no. It's tough. It's probably 50-50. Chicken asked on the YouTube about Neptune, New Jersey. Neptune City, New Jersey. It's on the shore there. There's no Central Jersey, but that is kind of Central Jersey. Snow to sleet to freezing rain, just a mess. Just a wintry mess there tomorrow. Satara on the YouTube asking about Martinsville, Virginia. Let's see, Martinsville. Martinsville. Oh, that's north of Greensboro. Yeah, it's going to be that's like one of the worst spots, honestly, in the whole. It's going to be snow, then it's going to be ice, then it's going to be sleet. It's going to be a mess. Did I personally create this app? No, but we did. The team did. And it's I think it's a good app. Did you download the mobile app, Rex? Do you like it? It's free of charge. No charge. I think it's the best weather app. I'm a meteorologist. I was on TV. I think it's the best weather app, but you could say I'm biased. I get it. Alyssa, I'd move back to Cali too if I were you. I would do the same thing. NorCal, SoCal, it's better than any of this. Well, glad you like it, Braxton. Free of charge. Everything's free. Well, they say there's no such thing as a free lunch. But for the Flash AI weather app, I would say it's free. It's free. What do we got here? Shouting out new follows on the TikTok. And come on over to the YouTube if you've got questions regarding your neck of the woods. I'm not Al Roker. As much as Al Roker's really cool, I'm no Al Roker. But, you know, we try. I want to look at the new run of our Futurecast model here for freezing rain in North Carolina. Monterey, California, Alyssa? Yeah, sign me up for that. Sign me up. Yep, that's a lot of ice. That's a lot of ice. I wake up tomorrow morning with the sun out, or with the power out. I'm in North Carolina, Braxton. Blank asking about Yonkers. Yonkers. I think it's a great city name. Yonkers. Big snow. So the gradient, 10 inches in Yonkers, maybe 12. Zeke's saying it's snowing in Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh. It's sleeting. It is. Kronk with the follow. Katie with the follow. Or Katie shared the live. Thank you, Katie. RDU gang, rise up. I'm here. I'm here and accounted for. This made me mad. Florida's just rubbing it in here. Roads are already icy. Zeke, thank you for the live report. This just makes me mad. That just, you know, it just makes me mad. It's brutal. By Pebble Beach and Carmel? Yeah, Pebble. I'm a big golfer. I want to play Pebble. I'm really jealous now. Tracking power outages as well. These have not gone up a ton. We've got a live power outage tracker on the YouTube, like here. If you want to come over to YouTube, we're tracking them live. It's this panel, but it's on the screen the whole time. So, Lena, I'm trying to read the comments, but better chance of reading the comments if you come over to the YouTube, just because there's so many comments flooding in. Link is in the good old bio. Cleveland, Ohio. Judy asking on the YouTube about Cleveland, Ohio. 10 inches? 8 to 10? Somewhere in there. What do we got here? Akron, Ohio, same story. Don, it's all ice in Dallas. We could look at some Dallas traffic cameras. This has been my favorite one to look. It's crazy. These traffic cameras are kind of crazy. Speaking of crazy. Texas might have the worst, like, road camera software in existence. It's actually not that bad right now. Greenville, South Carolina will have work on Monday. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with absolutely not, as a matter of fact. The Arkansas camera's been going crazy. Pittsburgh, PA. Caitlin Deese is in the house. Now we got big problems. Pittsburgh, PA, over a foot, 12 to 15 inches. Yeah, we're going to see tons of power outages tomorrow. We haven't seen a ton yet. I showed you the map. Only 169,000 power outages so far. Not many so far, honestly. Ben's in Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh. Hello, Ben in Raleigh. 169. I mean, I bet we're at 1 million by tomorrow afternoon. Honestly. The ice, yeah, the ice. I hate the ice. The ice, the ice, the ice. I'm tired, Lana. I'm tired. But we must protect life and property. We must keep the people informed. It's not a choice. We must. It's not an option. Especially when there's going to be major power outages. How much ice is this in North Carolina? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. We're going to have major power outages in North Carolina tomorrow. Matthew asking in the YouTube in Harrisonburg. Where is Harrisonburg? Is that Virginia? Oh, that's up by... no snow in Charlotte, just ice. Somebody asked about Harrisonburg earlier. 6 to 9 inches? I don't know about that. You're going to get some ice. You're going to get ice, freezing rain. You're going to get it all. How much snow? I mean, 6 to 8 inches. Yeah, it's a tough forecast, Matthew. It's a tough forecast. Because it's just gonna be a mess. You're gonna get snow, you're gonna get sleet, you're gonna get freezing rain, you're gonna get the good old Neapolitan special. All three. Hanover, Pennsylvania. On the YouTube, they is asking about Hanover, Pennsylvania. Big snow. Big snow. I mean, you're up in here. 10 inches. Big snow. Big snow in Hanover. Just a huge winter storm. Just massive. What should we look at? Where do we have like the worst right now? It's pretty bad in Oklahoma. I think the Indiana cameras are pretty crazy, honestly. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry, got a lot of new things coming in here. Noonan. We had 7 inches of snow in 2021. The power stayed on the ices. What's gonna, yeah. If you get any sort of ice, that's the problem. Noonan, Georgia. Georgia. Is this what Noonan looks like here or there? 65 is still pretty. Yeah, this is I-65 in Indiana. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, Braxton, but yeah. Noonan, Georgia. Is that? Caitlin's asking about that on the YouTube. That's outside of Atlanta. Oh, southwest of Atlanta. So since that's southwest of Atlanta, you're gonna get less ice. Maybe a little bit of ice. Hopefully, it's not as bad as like Athens and Atlanta, though. Oh, it is a live video. Load the video. Don't give me this wheel of death. Do not give me this wheel of death. That's brutal. Go away. Maybe we'll try a different one. Does none of them work? This is the same type of website the Iowa DOT uses, and their website's like really good. So I'm surprised that this one is not working as good. Oh, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Michelle and Megs with the follows. Thank you both. We got still 140 of us in here, I think. Thank you for the new follows. Appreciate you guys being here. Come on over to the YouTube. We'll answer your questions live on the air. Nanya with the follow. Nashville tonight. So there's a break in Nashville now, but it's going to get worse. So you're going to see the ice start to pick back up tonight, especially after midnight. Look at the red move in there by 4, 5, 6. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Ton of ice from Mississippi up into western Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Ton of snow in Indiana, Nanya. Ton of snow. Watching power outages, these have not gone up much at all yet, honestly. I mean, we have 169,000. The number's going up a lot in Mississippi. Maybe not a lot. A decent amount. 10,000 in New Mexico is kind of crazy, honestly. It's kind of surprising. Balto with the follow. JTO asking about Columbus, Ohio. At least a foot of snow in Columbus. At least 10 inches of snow in Columbus. Really dry, fluffy snow. The colder you get, the less water each snowflake can contain. So it's not going to be a snowman snow, a snowball snow. It's going to be a big time, fluffy, powdery snow. You can just literally like flick it apart. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just really powdery when it gets really cold. Austin on the YouTube. Good to see you, Sir Austin. Highland Falls, New York, and over-under on coffee. Well, we're not going to stay up that late tonight because we got to be back. Tomorrow's honestly a bigger day than today. So no more coffee tonight. Shaffin with the follow on TikTok. Thank you. So no more coffee tonight. We're going to get back at it tomorrow. We're going to get some sleep. Highland Falls, New York, you were asking about on the YouTube. Oh, yeah. That's like bullseye territory there. That is bullseye territory. Just north of the city. 1.5 feet. 15. 15. I'll go 15. I think that's fair. Powdery Braxton. Definitely powdery in Indiana. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost 200 of us on the TikTok. Thanks for joining. Share the live. Like the live. Come on over to the YouTube. Easier for me to read the comments on the YouTube. Link is, of course, in the bio. Shouting out followers on the good old TokTik. Irma, thank you for the follow. I'm really surprised these power outages have not been higher yet. But there'll be a lot more color on this map tomorrow. Howie, thank you for the follow. Yeah, there'll be a lot more colors on here tomorrow. Mama in Edoti, Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Langhorne, Pennsylvania. Baton Rouge, Louisiana will not lose power. No, sir. I'd go like 8 to 10 inches in Langhorne. I'd go 8 to 10. It's going to be legit. I mean, you're not going anywhere tomorrow. A snowy and sleety Sunday. It is 19 with freezing rain in Raleigh. That is just nuts. I mean, that. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's crazy. It's wild. Review Mama with the follow. Thank you. Yeah, download the free app. I mean, you can look at what I'm looking at right now below. And it's even better because you can punch in your location and actually see how much instead of, I'm trying to answer questions. Jackie and Sarah, thank you. You can punch in your city on the app or even your address. We go street level, 1 kilometer resolution, best resolution in the weather industry. And you can find how much snow you're going to get at your house down to the 1/10 of an inch. Mama is in Oregon. Yeah, we are jealous of you. The app is the Flash Weather AI app. Flash Weather AI on the App Store. Free of charge, no charge. No charge at all. I want to go back to our lightning product. We got lots of lightning here. First strike in Macomb, Mississippi in 29 minutes. The lightning is 15 miles away. And we can tell you in Macomb that the first strike is going to be there in 29 minutes. There's nobody else in weather that can tell you that. And we were predicting lightning. So we got Taylorsville, Mississippi has no lightning within, 25 miles of it, and we predict there's going to be a strike within 5 miles within 6 minutes. That's what we do. What do we got here? We have heavy sleet. Where is this? Oh, this is in Arkansas. Look at this. I can't hear this. You guys can. It's like a hailstorm. It's like a mini hail. That's what sleet is. It's like mini hail. It's crazy. Meanwhile, in Indiana, JR is baby. Somebody wants to know about Coatesville, PA. That is near Lancaster. You're going to get probably 10 inches of snow there. You're going to get some big time snow. Indiana needs to figure out their cameras, man. Like, just the circle of death. Thank you for downloading the app. We appreciate that. Free of charge. Braxton, there's nothing more tranquil, peaceful, meditative than that. Just sitting inside, looking outside, watching the snowfall. It doesn't get much better than that. It really doesn't. Ooh, why is this yellow? All right, maybe the Indiana cameras have been fired for the evening. We can go back to Arkansas. Arkansas hasn't even gotten that many inches of snow at all, and that's a disaster. Not a disaster, but I wouldn't drive in that. Would you? Usually 65 is clearer than it is now when it snows. It's just coming down so fast. They can't keep up with it. They literally just can't keep up with it. Apex, North Carolina. That's 15 minutes from me. It's going to be an ice storm here. Not good. It's going to be bad. I think we're going to see some power outages. It is not going to be good in Apex, North Carolina. It's going to be freezing rain all night. Yeah, it's going to be bad here in central North Carolina. Northeast Ohio, the Cleveland area, 8 to 12 inches. No, Indiana's not going to have any power outages just because of how the snow is so fluffy. It's not going to be that windy. Nah, it's not going to be that bad. I don't think there's going to be any power outages in Indiana. Maybe not zero, but nothing like the Carolinas. Got more storms back here in central Texas near Round Rock. Some more here near Midland and Odessa. And we've got some thunder. Is this a predicted? We are predicting a sleet strike here. Let me pull up the right one here. Wow, we're predicting a sleet strike there. That would be crazy. Wow. In northwestern Mississippi. Almost 3,500 likes on the stream, on the TikTok. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Over 120 of us still in here. Share the stream, like the stream, follow the stream if you haven't already. Thanks for being here, everybody. be bad in Harnett County. Half hour for me is be pretty bad. Yeah, it's not as bad as like Durham. It's gonna be that fine of a line. It's not gonna be that as bad as like Durham and like Greensboro further northwest, but it's still not gonna be good. It's almost midnight on the East Coast. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Yeah, I don't think if you're impacted by the storm, you're not gonna have school Monday. No school. No school. School canceled. School is canceled. It is officially snowing, according to Madison on the YouTube and her location. Have fun. Enjoy the show. It's going to start snowing. Well, it has started snowing. It's not going to stop for the next day and a half. Day? Yeah, day. Not day and a half. We'll call it a day. The red section is freezing rain, Alabella. It's freezing rain. Got some new models, some new data coming in here. We haven't talked about this at all. I want to see if this run in the GFS has it. It doesn't. There's a chance we could do this all over again to some degree next weekend. The 12Z European Ensemble had this, especially in the Carolinas. Let's go 2-day snow. See this next week, next Monday into Tuesday? There's some signals we could do this again in the Carolinas and the Southeast next week. I swear. I hope not. Bentley, that's stupid. Snow days were always the best growing up. There's nothing better than snow days. Straight ice here right now. Yeah, the ice show has begun in North Carolina. It's going to get worse. See how, like, you get so much. This is at midnight. So this is like what the radar looks like now. There's so much open space here, even all the way down, close to Columbia. But then by like one, watch it just fill in. Boom. Look at that. It just all fills in as the low moves closer and you get more lift, more saturation. Not good. Aiden is really, 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 really wanting to know about St. Louis. Snow's over in St. Louis. If it's not over, it's about to be over, and you're going to get like an inch or two, and it's just going to be really cold. Yeah, this is going to be bad, Kay. This is going to be bad. There's going to be power outages. There's going to be power outages. $42 injuries. Mary, PA is 400 miles long. Like, you got to be more specific than just PA. It's huge. Like, Pittsburgh is saying something completely different than what Philly is going to see. Balto producer, thank you for the gifts. Very kind. Altoona, PA. ton of snow. Just a ton of snow. Foot. Probably a good foot. A good foot. A proper foot of snow. A proper foot. Is it going to snow in Phoenix, Arizona? Tiffany with the follow. Thank you, Tiffany. Almost got 100 new followers in the stream. Let's see if we can get there. Serena, thank you. Devin, appreciate that. Clouded. Uncle Charles Barbecue. Barbecue sounds... I don't think incredible is a good enough word for how good barbecue sounds right now. Catfish Casey JT, thank you. The follows. Oh, barbecue. Not nothing's really changed for North Carolina. No, not really. Arkansas, yeah, we can do Arkansas. Arkansas. The green is rain. It's a mess in Arkansas right now. Bentley, thank you, Bentley. Wichita, yeah, I mean you got some dry snow in Wichita. Dry, like really fluffy snow. It's not like a really heavy snowman snow. It's the opposite of that in Wichita. Arkansas, just a mix of. I mean, you got sleet, you got freezing rain, you got snow. You get all the above there. Yeah, the New York City forecast is hard. Connie Sue, thank you. New York City, I'll go with like 10 inches. It's crazy how you can bet. Like, how much snow will New York City get? Like, you can literally like go to it's crazy. You're gonna get banned on TikTok if you talk too much about it, but you can money, Riva, are you in like Naples, Fort Myers area? This is a lake. A lot of ice. Wow. Blacksburg is going to get a little bit of everything. It's going to be snow and mixed precipitation. It's going to like be snow, then it's going to flip to mixed, and then it's probably going to flip back over again. So it's just going to be a wintry mess. Just a mess. Thank you, Dylan. Bellefonte, Ohio, probably 8 inches around there. North Carolina's not getting any snow, except maybe like Person County, like far northern North Carolina, but it's mainly just going to be ice in North Carolina. Take a couple more questions, comments on the air. So we got 120 of us in here. Almost got 110 new followers. You guys are awfully kind. 4,000 likes. Wow. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Kennywood, Pittsburgh snow, 14, 15 inches. This is going to be a lot of snow. Thank you, Beth. No, it is not going to snow in Phoenix, Arizona. Negative Ghost Rider. Madcap. Madcap with a follow. Thank you. Ice in Halifax, North Carolina. Yep. All right, we'll take a few last questions. It's almost midnight. We've got a long day tomorrow. Long day tomorrow. Take a few final questions. Follows, shares, likes. Appreciate everybody for showing here, showing out. Fredericksburg, it's going to be a mix of snow, sleet, and ice. It's going to be a little bit of everything. 4 to 6 inches of snow, but it's really tough just because it's going to be a little bit of everything. Just a winter wonderland. Tyler Milan, thank you. Need a coffee. Need a shot of coffee. Cheers. It's not coffee. Cheers to everybody showing in, showing out tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for showing in, showing out. And we will see you tomorrow. Same time, well, much earlier time, but still the same place.